All right, a quick one. Today, the Lord laid in my heart to speak from the book of Amos, chapter 3, verse 3. The Bible says, two cannot walk together except they be agreed. The Message translation said, two cannot walk together except they are heading to the same direction, except they are going to the same place. So, a great part of developing intimacy with God has to do with who you choose as your partner. There's something I said before, and I will say it again, and I keep saying it. Who you choose as your partner will determine where you will spend eternity. I hear people say, show me your friend, and I will show you your future. Well, show me your friend, and I will show you your eternity. Show me your friend, and I will show you your eternity, where you will spend eternity. I have seen people choose partners. Now, when I'm talking about partners, I'm not just talking about life partner. I'm talking about whoever you spend most of your time with, either on call, chatting the person, whoever you connect with on a daily basis is your partner. And you have to understand that when you are connecting with somebody, you are developing a covenant with the person. Who you speak with on a daily basis, on a daily consistent basis, is developing a soul tie with you, right? So you got to understand this, and that includes the person you are in a relationship with. So you got to be very, very careful how you make that decision. You don't just bring people into your life. No, you ask God who should come into your life. You need to clarify with God. Clear with God before you bring people into your life. People don't just come into your life and the next thing is you're hanging out with them, going on a date with them, and the next thing is you are married to a stranger. Oh, some years ago I had an experience. I love to teach with my life. So I had this experience where I was in a relationship with a lady. I was dating a girl. She had a good job. I mean, she was working in a very good company, making a lot of money. So I went into that relationship in my moment of spiritual weakness. You understand what I mean? In my moment of spiritual low temperature. So my spiritual life was not strong at the time I went into that relationship. I think it was a rebound. Yeah, it was a rebound. So I was coming out from a heartbreak and I went into that relationship. So I was not healed. So one time I went into 3 days fasting while in that relationship. And I was on fast and I prayed some really intense prayers for those 3 days. I noticed that after the fasting, when the lady calls me, I'm like, who is this person calling me? I don't know this person. Do you know after that fasting, I could not recognize her. I could not recognize the girl. I'm like, who is this? When did she come into my life? Like, I was questioning myself. Who is this lady? And when did she even come into my life? What is going on here? That is how most people entertained a stranger, welcomed a stranger into their life. You made a decision in your moment of low spiritual temperature, in your moment of spiritual weakness. You accepted someone into your life. You have to be very careful. Two cannot walk together except they are heading to the same place. Before you bring someone into your life, you ask yourself very good questions. Is this person going where I'm going? Just to finish up with that story, I just thank God because God by himself just moved her out of my life. She went to, I started praying. So she went to sleep one time and she had a dream. And God gave her a revelation. And she woke up and told me, I said, God has, this is a clear revelation that I'm not the one for you. So we went our separate ways. It was a peaceful, in fact, I prayed for her. After praying for her, I said, okay, you can go your way. And it was a long distance relationship. I never set my eyes on her. So why am I saying this? You have to be careful. You see, there was something that God told me in the past, and I want to say it and I will conclude. God told me, do not make an important decision when you are weak. Do not make important decision when you are weak. If you notice you are weak at that moment, either psychological weakness, emotional weakness, physical weakness, spiritual weakness, do not make an important decision. Put it on hold. Hold on. It will amaze you that by the time you go to God in prayers and fast and pray, if you visit that decision, you will notice a difference. Do not make a decision when you are weak. Don't accept somebody as a friend when you have not cleared it with God. Do not bring people into your life when you are broken. Do not bring people into your life when you are hurting. Do not bring a person into your life after a heartbreak or a breakup with somebody else. A decision you took or you take in your moment of spiritual low temperature is a wrong decision. It won't end well. I want to encourage you. Ask God before you bring a partner into your life, and make sure that the person is heading where you're heading in life. You believe, see, you must share similar values. You must share similar values. Your vision must align somehow. Okay? You cannot be going one direction and the person is going another direction. It won't work. So I just want to encourage you with this word. It's very important. Don't make emotional decision. Ask God. Pray about everything before you make that decision. All right. God bless you, and I will see you again tomorrow. Bye.